Welcome back. Just arrived on Morassia and we're talking to Constable Lixie. This is actually a bit strange, I think. Why is Data talking to him? The game did that automatically, that wasn't my choice. Because we've been told that Morassia is a matriarchal society, so why not Troy or Crusher? Even more surprising, because both Troy and Crusher hold the rank of commander. And Data is only a lieutenant commander, so they actually both outrank Data. So why is Data leading the UA team? Okay, well anyway, let's talk to her.
Who were the last people to see the doctor?
Apparently, Consultant Idia was the last to see her. They had dinner or some such. It's all in my report. You should be able to access it through your tricorder.
That saves them a lot of time recording voice dialogue for it.
If the doctor had been injured somewhere in the preserve, would you be able to locate her?
Of course. But our surveillance system can detect signs of distress in any of our inhabitants. And we've had no sign of trouble from the doctor.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that I need to click after these things.
Your tone suggests that you do not like Dr. Hoonforsh.
She hasn't made many friends here. She disagrees openly with our philosophy, our methods, and has even accused us of smuggling banned species.
Smuggling operation, eh?
I would like to investigate the preserve grounds where the doctor last worked.
We'd prefer to limit the number of outsiders in the preserve while it is under construction. Investigating the doctor's laboratory should be sufficient.
That bird is really starting to annoy me. Okay. I have to choose between either something that has to do with what you just said and something that's a complete asector.
A thorough investigation of the doctor's disappearance will require me to enter the preserve. Furthermore, the Federation Council has requested a review of Morassia. Unhindered access will allow me to prepare a far more detailed report.
The Federation's requests are not law here. Not yet. But in the interests of cooperation, I'll open up the area surrounding my outpost. Be sure to stay within the visitors' areas. You must understand, my responsibility to the animals comes first.
Oh, and I can still say that thing,
The preserve clearly embodies your philosophy of life forms living within life forms to create a single harmonious organism. It is an impressive achievement.
That statement has absolutely no meaning.
Very observant, Commander. Your perceptiveness does you credit.
I have no more questions for you at this time. May I investigate the doctor's quarters?
Of course. Her laboratory quarters are at the end of the path towards the mountains.
Okay. Nothing else we can talk about for the moment. Well, let's just save here. Already saved before the conversation, but still. Let's see if this annoying bird has something to say.
Visitors for Constable Lixie. Constable Lixie is present.
Probably not. There's a basket here.
This basket holds fruit, roots, and larvae for the constable's veranda bird. Morassians typically use the bones of the dead to make useful objects.
Okay, that's macabre.
I do not believe that will work.
What a fruit. I can't get a fruit.
Intriguing.
Can I ask you about a fruit?
Has there been any contact with Dr. Hunford?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay. Apparently not. Okay, well, I'm not sure if we need one anyway. It seems that we can see a report for our mission in the tricorder, so let's check it out. Subject, Dr. V. Hunford, short-term resident, Federation exobiologist. Actually, let's go outside to check that report, because that bird is really ticking me off. Okay, so, Federation exobiologist. Morphology Institute. Duty. Enter local species in Federation Morphology Database. Advise preserve caretakers. Custom check. Short-term visitors to Morassia must declare possessions. Missing. Backpack gear, 4 field suits, hygiene kit, bioprobe crystallizer kit, fieldwork boots. Surveillance. No distress calls recorded. Fieldwork renders nearly all the Doctor's colleagues inaccessible. Last sighting was by Dr. Idia, listed last. Okay, well, considering the equipment that's missing, it would seem to be reasonable to assume that she's actually just on a field trip. Or somebody wanted it to look that way. Subject, listener Bandaka Inongo, permanent resident. Federation Animal Communication Specialist. Visual communication. Discussed preserves animals. Subject, Tiller A. Mivet. Short-term resident. Federation Phytosociologist. Sociologist. For a planet that's not actually part of the Federation yet, they sure have a lot of Federation residents here. Hailing contact. Discussed preserved species in relation to plant community. Subject, Healer Zolas, permanent resident. Euclidean neurologist. Visual contact. Discussed preserve and its caretaking. These are all the things what they have to do with what their relation is with Dr. Hunforge. Subject, Consultant Idia. Short-term resident. Federation recommendation. Federation exobiologist. He looks shifty. Preserve consultant. Last visual contact. Discussed preserve and native species. Mission objective. Location Morassian Preserve. Objective. Locate Dr. V. Hunforge. Background. Morassia is a candidate for Federation entry. The preserve is managed by Constable Lixie, who opposes Morassia's Federation membership petition. Dr. Hunforge is a Federation exobiologist posted to Morassia to catalogue new species for the Federation Morphology Database. She is still to report in on schedule. Cultural note. Morassian society is strictly matriarchal. Males are second-class citizens at best.
I'd like to learn more about the doctor's research. Let's take a look at her lab.
That's what I mean about your crew members volunteering research when you use the Ensign difficulty setting. There's a little critter sitting in the tree there. And
It
here I'm
appears to
just
be
going to use
hungry.
the quick walk because it takes way too long otherwise. What the hell is it? Okay. That was freaky. I'm just going to use the quick walk thing here with these long paths, otherwise it takes too long. So he appears hungry, so let's give him a fruit. Okay. That was pointless. So let's head to Dr. Hunforge's lab. Should be over there. So zoom. There we go. Okay, so this is the lab. But I will look around in the next video.